A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGHAA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle. A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGHAA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve,
Action continues in the 26th EcoOil won the Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports and co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Bluefire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. In your next match, it's the battle between Captain Josh and KFM Land Surveying. Captain Josh wearing the white tops with the black shorts, while KFM Land Surveying wearing the all-green uniforms. My name is Diego Del Paz, bringing you the action from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 1. And we're about to tip things off shortly. We're about to get things underway now. It's going to be Jolo Liwag winning the tip. First quarter of action now underway, and they quickly send it down low, but it's Kino de la Paz losing that basketball at the baseline. Nine and 38 left here in the opening period. They go to Walter Wasmer. Pound dribble. Goes out of bounds, but it's off Captain Josh. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Laya throws the ball away. Argene Bienvenida feeds De La Paz for the finish with the right hand to open the scoring in our fourth to the last match of the day here at court number 1. Marfori launches but didn't even draw iron. Second chance opportunity here. Carlo Marfori going downhill, still hits the backboard and not even the rim. Gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Starting fives for Captain Josh, that's Argene Bienvenida, Jolo Liwag, together with Kim De La Paz, Kenneth Ampong, and Kino De La Paz. For KFM Land Surveying, they're starting off with Juan Miguel Laya, John Ragindin, Carlo Marfori, Walter Wasmer, and Jericho Katakutan. Tied at 2-all in the early goings of this one. Baseline drive, high off the glass, missed by just that last miss by Kim De La Paz. And now here comes Captain. There's KFM Land Surveying. They turn the ball over. Great recovery there coming from Carlo Marfori. Shot clock down to 11. Cross-court pass picked away. And here comes Kim De La Paz against 2 defenders. Not a problem. Led and finished that 2-on-2 attack. It's now 4-2 for Captain Josh. And that pass bothered by Kim De La Paz. Jolo Liwag squares up for 3. Yes, sirree! Jolo Liwag hits his first points of the ball game, and this is his season debut for Captain Josh. 14 on the shot clock. Ragindin, left elbow 3, hits the back of the rim, and the recovery by Juan Miguel Laya to make this a 7-4 ball game. Liwag, this time from the left wing, and misses. Now here comes the attack by Carlo Marfori, and Marfori loses the handle on that basketball. Now on the counter attack, Jolo Liwag badly misses on the layup. 15 on the shot clock. Bienvenida, left-handed 3, missed and recovered by Juan Miguel Laya. Chance for KFM Land Surveying to either tie this ball game or at least cut this to a 1-point lead. Wild 3 off the glass, too strong for Jericho Katakutan. On the counter here, Liwag. C. Oh no! This is that layup, but a great recovery by Kim De La Paz to get the triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. Extra free throw here, airballed by Kim De La Paz. 6:40 left here in the first quarter. KFM Lancer being down by 5 at the moment. Wasmer now with Laya. Natal going downhill. Laya blitz there, and now it's another getaway move here. See you later, says Kim De La Paz with that right-handed finish. 11-4, 7-point lead for Captain Josh. Laya got his pocket pick. Jolo Liwag heading this 2-on-1. His pass went to the 20th dimension and out of bounds. Under 6 minutes left, and we got a couple of swaps here for KFM Land Surveying as they're trying to make this an interesting battle. Moti Hainani bricks the three. Kim De La Paz send it down low. Liwag. That's called for steps. Shuffled his feet like a deck of cards and got caught by our officials. Miguel Vergel de Dios with his first appearance here. Or check that's Rafael Echeverri rather for KFM Land Surveying. And for Captain Josh, that's JC Valero. Natal. Send it over to Monty Hainani. Left wing jumper. Well off target for Walter Wasmer. Halfway through the first period of play, and that pass coming from Arjun Bienvenida got tapped away off the inbound. Liwag could not get to that basketball, and now it's going to be a breakaway play. Echeverri, and it bounces in. Bienvenida starts to play for Captain Josh. A couple of turnovers here for Captain Josh as they see their lead shrink to 5. Justin Tan misses that 3-point attempt. Natal gets bumped, but not a problem for him. Great body control, and still drives his way through the right for that layup. Down low, Liwag scores on that cherry-picking expedition. Great feed from Arjun Bienvenida. 15 on the shot clock now for KFM Land Surveying. 3-pointer badly missed by Jason Camdon. Second try, but Monty Hainani turns the ball over and tried to get us involved here at the broadcast table, but we're not in uniform. Take a look at the numbers so far here as we see that Captain Josh so far has had 5 turnovers, as well as KFM Land Surveying. Both teams a little bit sloppy in the first 7 minutes so far of this ball game. Jolo Liwag drops it down low. Double pump shot is good for Kim De La Paz. 3 minutes and 12 left here in the opening period of play. Hainani fake the pass, trying to find a friend here. Sends it over to Echeverri. Echeverri gets fouled as he was tripped up on that last play. 14 to shoot now for KFM Land serving. Ainani for 3. Front rims it. Liwag. His pass deflected. It will stay with Captain Josh with 20 on their shot clock. Once again, this is your featured game in the 25th EcoOil One Salle Alumni Basketball League. March 29, 2026. A Sunday. Baseline J for Liwag. We're live right now on pusop.com. Your game, your community. Outlet pass. Nice find down low. Easy peasy lemon squeezy 2 for Sebastian Justo. Approaching the last 2 minutes of the opening period. Bienvenida. Feed down low to Liwag. 2 bounces and out. It will be an out of bounds play here for Jason Camdon. We got a ceasefire on the floor with a minute and 50 seconds left in the first quarter as we take a look at this EcoOil replay of that finish down low. Got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment. Captain Josh coming off that timeout. Liwag, the runner, got it from that left wing. Jolo Liwag now with 7 points. Natal sends it over to Carlo Marfori. Launches the 3, left it short. Liwag starting the fast break for Captain Josh. Liwag going coast to coast, left-handed finish. 19 to 10 now for Captain Josh with a minute and 22 left in the opening period. Right elbow 3-pointer missed by Carlo Marfori. Long rebound by Jason Camdon. They go down low. Camdon gets the ball back. Loses it on the way to the basket. Here comes the attack by Valero. It's a 2-on-4. Captain Josh now waiting for numbers. Liwag, the shot up. Too strong. They go back to Liwag, downstairs. Liwag with the reverse, a little too deep underneath, and he gets fouled. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter of action. Captain Josh holding on to a 9-point lead, and Liwag trying to add to his total. Now at 7 points. Bricks the first. Second free throw. 1 out of 2 from the line for 8 points. 20 to 10 for Captain Josh over KFM Land serving. Joseph Natal trying to make his move. Natal from foul line extended. All nylon, no iron on that jumper. 8-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Valero swings it in the hands of Kim De La Paz, or should we say that's Justin Tan. 3-pointer all day, iron deficient for Ralph Liwag. 14 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. And last shot here for KFM Land serving. Camdon swings it to the left wing. Alba gives it inside. Camdon. Patay ang butiki. And that ends the first 10 minutes of play. Captain Josh leading KFM Land serving 20 to 12 after 1. And let's take a look at this EcoOil replay of that jumper earlier, courtesy of Joseph Natal. At the end of the first quarter, it's Captain Josh 20, KFM Land serving 12. We'll be right back with more action shortly. Second quarter of action now underway inside Gameville Ballpark, Court 1 for your 26th EcoOil One Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports, and it's co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. My name is Diego Dapaz, bringing you the action from courtside. As we are seeing right now, Jason Camdon at the free throw line, but bricking both free throws. Or should we say going for a split at the foul line rather, as he made the first of two. 7-point ball game in our hands, and a foul on that drive to the basket by Sebastian Justo, much to the delight of his teammates on the bench. Sebastian Justo hasn't scored in this ball game. Hasn't scored yet this season, but now with 3 points in this ball game alone, averaging 10 rebounds a match. Defensive rebound won there by Andre Nieves. Ralph Liwag sends it over to Jolo Liwag. Baseline drive, and rejected by Jason Camdon. Ball will remain with KFM Land Surveying. Couple of swaps here for KFM Land Surveying. Down 7 at the moment. Lefty 3. One Laya misses it, and it will go to Captain Josh. Another swap here for KFM Land Surveying. They bring in Justin Abreu for the first time in favor, replacing Jason Camdon. They go downstairs. Andre Nieves. Empty possession for Captain Josh. Here comes a 4-on-2 attack. Too strong, but Abreu was right there to get back the miss, but fails to make that putback. Liwag, the feed down low, and nice find to Justin Tan. 22-13, a 9-point lead here for Captain Josh. Swing it over to Laya. Laya going from left to right. Misses the layup. Second try here for Justin Abreu, and he gets whacked. First free throw missed by Abreu. Abreu's second hits the heel of the rim. Still a 9-point lead here for Captain Josh. Dan makes a series of moves, throws the ball away. KFM Land Surveying with the numbers. Now it's a 3-on-3. They drop it off for Hainani. Extra pass to Abreu. Corner jumper bounces in for Sherwin Sarmiento. 7-point ball game. The closest that KFM Land Surveying has gone here in the second. Dan drops it off for Liwag. Once again tapped by the KFM Land Surveying defense. Sarmiento. Floater inside the lane. Missed. Nicole Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel slaloming through the defense like an Olympic skier. Lost the basketball. It will go KFM's way. 6:55 left here in the second quarter. Sarmiento to Hainani to make it a 4-point ball game. Off the window! The bank is open on a Sunday. 22-18. Captain Josh's lead already in peril. Tan going downhill. Gabriel, 3. Iron deficient. Goes out of bounds. KFM, a chance to cut into this deficit further. Sarmiento to the front court. To Justo. Shovel pass. Carlo Marfori going downhill. Marfori off balance shot. Offline. And now Tan. Breakaway. See you later. That stops the bleeding for Captain Josh. Sarmiento stop and pop three. Rattles out. We got a foul on the floor given up. And it's by Carlo Marfori. Play continues here. KFM land. Was threatening earlier. Now Sarmiento. Feeds Hainani. Hainani leading the 2-on-2. Hainani! Highlight reel play! It's down to a 4-point lead again. They go downstairs. Stan rejected! Sarmiento recovers. And now KFM could cut this to a 2-point ball game. Hainani relocates to the corner. All day to shoot. Too strong. They go downstairs once more. And it's too deep, unfortunately, on that shot attempt. And wow, looks like things are starting to get chippy here between Justin Tan and I believe that was Carlo Marfori. Looks like cooler heads should prevail here. Four minutes and 51 left here in the second period, with things starting to get heated here. The referees have to step in to make sure that nothing untoward happens. So I think we'll get an official ruling in a while here. I will find it out in just a short moment. So it looks like both team captains are being summoned to the center court. And looks like Justin Tan will remain in the game, despite that shove I saw earlier on a player from KFM land serving. I believe that was Carlo Marfori that gave that hard foul earlier. First free throw rattles out there for Justin Tan. Tan misses both. Offensive rebound here for Captain Josh. Their lead has shrunken to 4 points. The feed to the baseline, Jolo Liwag couldn't connect. Long rebound by Gabriel at the left wing. Shot clock now down to 10. Tan trying to make his move here against Sherwin Sarmiento. 3 on the way, and that's an air ball. KFM trying to capitalize on the miscues by Captain Josh. 14 to shoot. Natal gets the ball back. 6 to shoot. Tentative offense here as he whips up an air ball in that one-hander. Captain Josh trying to go for attack here. They go downstairs once again, spamming that play for Jolo Liwag. And it will stay with Captain Josh. With 3 minutes and 50 left here in the second. We got a timeout on the floor with 3:49 remaining here in the second quarter. And let's take a look at this EcoOil replay. And that's the three-pointer earlier coming from Monty Hainani off the glass. We'll be back after a moment. 3:49 remaining here in the second quarter. Another stop here by KFM Land Surveying. Down by 4 at the moment, but they could not find the bottom despite Captain Josh's miscues, and Arjun Bienvenida stops, pops, and gets that jumper to drop. 17 to shoot. And Joseph Natal answered right back. Three minutes and 11 left here in the second quarter, and a foul called against KFM Land Surveying. De La Paz makes the first of 2 free throws. One out of 2 from the line. Ragindin at the front court here for KFM Land Surveying. Down by 5 at the moment. Under 3 minutes remaining. Ragindin lets it fly from beyond the arc. And it's down to a 2-point lead for Captain Josh. Jolo Liwag blitz there by the KFM defense. They go downstairs. De La Paz off the glass to no avail. And Ragindin clears the basketball. Now it's going to be a 1-on-1 between Natal and De La Paz. He goes downstairs. Natal for the tie. No. Natal again. This time the feed to Josh Ragindin. Natal. Layup. No. Captain Josh weathered the storm right there. 2 minutes and 11 left. Extra pass. And that will extend the lead back to 4. Kino De La Paz. Great feed from Jolo Liwag. 2 minutes left here in the second. Wide. Oh, that was a wild jumper from Walter Wasmer on the turnaround. That makes it a 1-point ball game. 28 to 27. Liwag rises, misses. Wasmer gets a rebound. This next shot possibly for the lead. Cordova goes downstairs. Cordova in and out. Here's the great recovery from Arjun Bienvenida. Bienvenida. Nice find. That's a spam play. Finding Jolo Liwag downstairs to make it a 3-point ball game. Jolo Liwag now with 12 points. Ragindin swings it to Natal. Too strong on the 3. Cordova airballs a 3. There's a foul on the play. Man, what a ball game we have here. As afternoon about to turn evening here inside Gameville Ballpark. 51.7 seconds left here in the first half. 2 shots from the line here. First free throw missed by Kim De La Paz. One out of 2 from the line. 4-point lead for Captain Josh. Under a minute left here in the second quarter. Ragundin. Abreu from the foul line. Too strong. Another rebound hauled down by Kim De La Paz. Arjin Bienvenida surveying the floor. Decides to try and split the defense, but a foul called against KFM Land Serving. Bienvenida at the free throw line for 2. The free throw woes continue for Captain Josh. Captain Josh, 1 out of 7, or 2 out of 7 from the free throw line. Now 2 out of 9 after that last air ball. Half a minute left in the second period. Chance for KFM Land Serving to cut their deficit in half, or as low as 1 point if they make a 3. Natal. They try to go to Wasmer. Scramble for the loose ball, won by Jolo Liwag. 14 seconds left. De La Paz gets fouled on a blocking variety. First free throw is up and in for Kim De La Paz. Second free throw, no good. 5-point ball game with 8 seconds left. Enough time here for KFM Land Serving. There's a foul before that shot for Walter Wasmer. And it's against Jolo Liwag. So both teams already in penalty, so it's 2 for Wasmer. First free throw rattles out. Wasmer 0 for 2. 3 seconds left. They go to De La Paz. 1 left. Will that be enough time? Hits the top of the backboard. And it won't go through. At the halftime break, Captain Josh leading KFM Land Serving 32-27. And we'll be back with more action from the 26 EcoOil One Salle Alumni Basketball League after the intermission. Ayaw nyo ba na i-highlight yung natapos? Action in the 26 EcoOil Wanda Salle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports continues, and it's co-presented to you by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court, Sports Plus PH, and in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. After 2 minutes of play, two quarters of play rather, Captain Josh leading KFM Land Surveying 32-27. My name is Diego Da Paz, bringing you the action from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 1. A quick look at the stats. Captain Josh shooting 38% from the field, while KFM Land Surveying with 27%. KFM though shooting a little better from three-point land, making 2 3-pointers, whereas Captain Josh just 1. Rebounding battle barely won by Captain Josh 31-29. Assist battle also won by Captain Josh 10-8. It was in the blocks department that KFH Land Surveying was able to pull one back, 3 blocks to zip. Also the bench of KFM Land Surveying doing more damage than Captain Josh's 18-4. Leading scorers for both squads for Captain Josh, that's Jolo Liwag with 12, Kim De La Paz with 10, and Justin Tan with 4. For KFM Land Surveying, they're led by Natal with 6, Hainani with 5, and Ragodin with 3. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Now for Captain Josh, as teams switched sides. Quick inbound, and Kim De La Paz was able to fish for that foul and caught a big one. Probably a whopper. First free throw bricked by Kim De La Paz. Oh for 2 from the line. Juan Miguel Laya gets the rebound. Sends it over to Raginon. 16 to shoot. Shovel pass back to Ragindin. Hainani rises for 3 and left it short. Offensive rebound, Jason Camdon. And Camdon spun a bit too much and turned it over. Captain Josh leading by 9 points, 36-27 here in the third quarter, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. We see, first off, that's Jolo Liwag with that post move to the basket. We'll be back in a moment. Play continues here with 7 minutes and 49 left in the third quarter. Captain Josh with possession and the lead by 9, 36-27. And now it's 12 points on that straightaway 3 coming from Justin Tan. Tan now joins the double, now with 7 points. But an answer right back on the other end for KFM Land Surveying to make this a 10-point ball game. Tan uses that screen set by Mark Yabut. This time from way downtown. Great recovery here from Liwag. Liwag with a Smitty. Tries to go for the reverse. A little too deep. Reyes with a second serving here. Shot clock down to 3. Liwag gets hammered across the arm He will head to the line for a pair of shots from the 4.5-meter line. Liwag misses both free throws, but a great offensive rebound for Captain Josh. Three-pointer airballed by Justin Tan, but on the reset, Captain Josh extends their lead back to 12. Justo going downhill. A foul called against Mark Yabut. Justo at the free throw line, couldn't cut this deficit. Currently standing at 12 points. Oh for 2. Dive for the loose ball. Won by Camdon. Gave it up there to Sherwin Sarmiento. They go downstairs, but that pass a little too hot to handle for Jericho Katakutan. Jolo Liwag. Corner jumper, short. Jericho Katakutan with the rebound. Sarmiento goes downstairs and a block by Jolo Liwag. .17 on the shot clock. Justo in the lane, gets the 2 to go. 10-point ball game, still in favor of Captain Josh. Justin Tan. Here's a spin. De La Paz tries to drop it off. Liwag recovers the loose ball. Shot clock down to 9. De La Paz down low, too strong. Hainani recovers the rebound. Sarmiento gives it to Justo. Straight away 3. It's down to a 7-point ball game. Captain Josh, halfway through this third quarter, needs to get things going. Offensive foul called. And looks like it's on Kim De La Paz. Four minutes and 46 remaining here in the third quarter. Sarmiento rises for that right wing 3. No avail. Justo right there. Great recovery. And now with 9 points, with 3 rebounds, Justin Tan sneaks through. Tan rims out the jumper. It will go back to KFM land serving. (41-36) and a foul called against. A traveling violation called against KFM land serving. We're down to the last 3 minutes and 42 of the third. Liwag rises for 3. 1, 2, 3. All important 3 there for Captain Josh as their lead was starting to sink. It's now down to 8 points. Another 3 for Sarmiento. Rattles it in. Back to a 5-point ball game. 3:09 left here in the third. Liwag steps in closer. Jumper too strong. And now KFM land serving with another golden opportunity to cut this deficit. Sarmiento rises for three. Iron deficient and goes out of bounds. Abreu back in, replacing Jason Camdon. And we got a stoppage in play. We got a little issue with our scoreboard. So we'll take a quick break. Play resumes from court number 1 of Gameville Ballpark, Mandaluyong City. 18 seconds on the shot clock here for Captain Josh. They send it over to Ralph Liwag. Liwag kicks it out. Kino de la Paz knocks it through. 47-39. Two minutes and 20 left here in the third quarter. Franco Mamaril out, and in comes Arjun Bienvenida. Ralph Liwag. They go downstairs to Jolo Liwag. There's a drive by Liwag. Ralph Liwag rather. Jolo Liwag misses from straight away inside the paint. Minute and 55 left. Natal throws the ball away to Captain Josh's bench. Liwag now with Bienvenida. They go down low to Jolo Liwag. The kick out. Kino de la Paz. Hang time move from the baseline. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Captain Josh. Katakutan. It will stay with KFM land serving, much to the dismay of Kino de la Paz. Sarmiento. Corner 3. Left it short. Captain Josh quickly to their offense. Justin Tan throws the ball away, a little too overzealous on that pass to Jolo Liwag. KFM land serving quickly to their front court. Justo, long 2. Front ends it. It will just go out of bounds. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Ralph Liwag. Now they go down low to Jolo Liwag. KFM land serving. There's a foul called against Ralph Liwag. Sarmiento. 16 to shoot, sends it over to Joseph Natal. Back to Sarmiento from the foul line. Gets clipped. Back-to-back fouls here for Ralph Liwag. Sarmiento will head to the line with a chance to cut this to an 8-point ball game. 1 for 2 so far for Sarmiento from the line on this one. Sherwin Sarmiento averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But now with 7 points so far this afternoon, as evening about to creep in here inside Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong. 25 seconds left. They go to Ralph Liwag. Baseline drive. They send it back to Tan, and a foul called. And Arjun Bienvenida has crumpled to the ground. Bienvenida seems to be shaken and stirred just like a James Bond martini, as he is trying to recover. But that was KFM Land Serving's second team foul. We got a timeout on the floor. 19.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter as we take a look at this last EcoOil replay. That's a corner three. Splash! We'll be back in a moment. Yan, ganyan. Yan naman, oh. Nice yan. Alright, so it looks like we got a technical free throw here. Liwag misses it. It will be a baseline inbound for Captain Josh. Extra pass inside to Jolo Liwag off the inbound, but misses. 12 on the game clock. The reverse up missed, and Justo misses as well. That's 2 misses for KFM Land Serving on that possession. Tan with 3 seconds left. Hang time move. Blocked. And at the buzzer goes off for Justin Tan. After 3 quarters of play, Captain Josh 49 and KFM Land Serving 41. We'll be back with fourth quarter of action shortly. This is the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Winning time for both of these squads, and Jolo Liwag shows it how. It's now a 10-point lead for Captain Josh. Sarmiento tries to answer back with a triple, but it won't go through. Liwag going downhill. Jolo Liwag hangs, fires, misses. And now Wassner by his lonesome. Wassner off the glass makes it an 8-point ball game. KFM has been playing catch-up all throughout this match. Captain Josh led by as much as 12. KFM has never led in this ball game. Tan Elbow three. Over the top and out. Under 9 minutes remaining. Natal stops and pops for the jumper. 2 bounces and it's out. Kim De La Paz with the rebound, and that's a foul against De La Paz as Sarmiento got the counter steal. First team foul on Captain Josh this fourth quarter. Natal sends it back. Sarmiento thought about the three. Kicks it out to Laya. 14 to shoot. Laya goes downstairs. Laya misses. Sarmiento recovers at the baseline. Missed that too. But Laya with the recovery and the score. 6-point ball game. A 4-0 mini run here for KFM. Bienvenida to Valero. Jolo Liwag rises and knocks it in. For every KFM run, there's a Jolo Liwag stop. Sarmiento sends it out to Laya. Laya lost his footing. Stolen away. Arjun Bienvenida. And well defended there by Wasmer. Offensive foul called against KFM, or against Captain Josh rather. And it's off of against Arjun Bienvenida. Seven minutes and 40 left in this match. Natal to Sarmiento. They go downstairs. Camdon got bothered there. Stolen away. And now the counter steal by Sarmiento. Sarmiento sends it forward. Oh! And Bienvenida with a steal and miss! They go forward here to Natal. Natal going downhill but misses the layup. We got a man down. And that is Kenneth Ampong. .702 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We got a ceasefire on the floor with 7:02 remaining in the fourth quarter, and we will be right back after this timeout. In this matchup in the 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, Captain Josh leading all the way, and they extend that run with a three-pointer from that left elbow. Kenneth Ampong makes it 56-45, now an 11-point lead. Joseph Natal hounded by Bienvenida. Carlo Marfori, 7 to shoot. Marfori found the seam. 3 on the shot clock. Natal buries the triple and makes this an 8-point ball game. 6 minutes and 19 remaining here in the final frame. Ampong. Bienvenida, straightaway 3, off to the left. Justo pushes it to Natal. Natal. Bienvenida, great tap from behind. And Bienvenida heading this 1-on-2 and misses from point blank. Another great stop here by KFM Land Serving. Stop and pop 3 for Justo. Yes, sirree! 5-point ball game. KFM back in it. But the question is, can they finally get over that hump? Jolo Liwag rises for three. No good. Offensive rebound won here by JC Valero. They go downstairs. And Jolo Liwag doing Jolo Liwag things today. Liwag now at 25 points. 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal and 1 block. Amazing performance so far in this ball game. Justin Tan. Midway through the fourth quarter, we go. Still with him as they're trying to burn more clock here. Screen set by Liwag. Tan. The roll by Jolo Liwag. Stolen away. Sebastian Justo off to the races. Leading this attack, and see you later. 5-point ball game. Valero sends it to Liwag. 12 of the shot clocks now in the hands of Justin Tan. Tan with 9 to shoot. Tan, long three from all the way from LaSalle Green Hills and missed it. Natal. A long range three of his own off the glass, and it rattles in! Bing! Bang! Boom! 2-point ball game, and Liwag gets blocked. He gets called for steps. And KFM land serving is fired up. .402 left in this one. Natal. One more time, a heat check. This time an air ball. Iron Deficient goes out of bounds. Captain Josh could create some separation with this possession. They send it over to Kino De La Paz. Justin Tan with the isolation play. 10 to shoot. Tan sends it to the right wing. Now they go to the corner. Kino De La Paz with an air ball. Jolo Liwag, the easiest shot for the afternoon. 4-point ball game with 3:17 left. Neither team out of the woods yet. 14 on the 24. Camdon. Defended by Liwag. Camdon turns. Shoots and misses. Kim De La Paz pushing the pace. No numbers and decides to pull back. And gave it up here to Justin Tan. We're down to the midnight hours in regulation. Tan trying to find a seam. 7 on the shot clock. Gave it up here to Kino De La Paz. Lost the basketball. 1 second on the shot clock. Tan from the parking lot. No avail. It will go the way of KFM land serving with 2.5 remaining. For the lack of a better term, this game is nuts. KFM land serving. Again, never led in this ball game. Sarmiento feeds the ball downstairs. Jason Camdon gets fouled on the way up, and he will go to the line. Oh, it's going to be a baseline inbound here. Rather, for KFM land serving. Sarmiento sneaks in through, but misses on the first try. He gets his own miss. Decides to relocate. They try to go down low to Camdon, but that was the worst chance there to for them as they right now we got play continuing here. That pass to Jason Camden earlier was the worst luck for KFM land surveying during that last possession. We are down to the final 2 minutes of the fourth and final quarter. Coming up next, it will be Emerald Archers taking on 103 plus as the day is about to wind down here in the 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League on the 29th of March. Sarmiento going downhill, floater, and it is 2 foul shots as it fails to go down. Minute and 39 left. High drama and high emotions here inside Gameville Ballpark Court 1. 2 from the line here for Sarmiento. Sarmiento's first free throw rolls out. Tough beans, tough break for KFM land surveying. A minute and 37 left. They kick it out. Natal, three-pointer, doesn't connect. Sarmiento's try. No. Natal fakes and shoots from down low. A minute and 19 left here in the final frame. It's just a 2-point separation between these two squads. Justin Tan, 9 on the 24. Screen set by Andre Nieves. Liwag for 3. Bang! Bang! Boom! And that makes it a 5-point ball game. Natal goes for that rack attack. Misses. And the recovery by Kim De La Paz. 50 seconds left. And Captain Josh about to pull off one of the big escaped acts of today. 10 on the shot clock for Tan. Tan launches the 3 with 5 on the shot clock. An air ball. And it goes out of bounds. 32.2 seconds left. And KFM land surveying will call this timeout as we take a look at this EcoOil replay of that Jolo Liwag 3. No conscience. And just went in. We'll be back in a moment. Coming up next, it will be Emerald Archers against 103 plus as we continue action in the 39 and below recreational. And that shot by Sarmiento won't go down, and that will be it. Captain Josh about to escape with a victory in this one as Hainani gives up that foul with 14.9 seconds remaining. Great, valiant effort here for KFM land surveying as they came as close as 2 points but never got over the hump. That was just team foul number 2 on KFM. They're still not yet in the penalty. Sarmiento gives up another foul with 13.2. That's just team foul number 3. Back in the ball game comes Justin Tan. Or check that, that's Jed Manzano now. 10 seconds remaining. Tan. And our scoreboard seems to have gone awry as time about to expire in this one. We'll be back in a moment. 6.3 seconds remaining. And Captain Josh with the formality here. 65 to 58, and that will be it. Captain Josh taking this one over KFM Land Surveying 65 to 58. Amazing performance coming from Jolo Liwag in this one. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal and a block to lead the way for Captain Josh. Coming up next, it will be Emerald Archers against 103++, still in the 39 and below recreational division of your 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League.